Yo, what is up, bro? Chachos, we're dropping back into Kyle is Famous. Oh, wait, I probably need to fix the delay on my mic and my camera. They're probably not synced together. So let's go fix that in a second. Give me one moment. It's 2 clicks. But yo, what is up, bro? Chachos, we're dropping back in. Okay, gosh, my phone's keeps on turning off. Let me fix that. Alright, we should be good now. Good now. We settled like the 2 technical difficulties. That's better than usual. It's better than that one like Galaxy episode where we were just like silent until I turned my sound up to like 22 decibels. Alright, but we should be fine, bro. Chacho. Oh, so you know 3 more of the endings? Alright. You know, there's 117. There's no problem if you share. Alright, so obviously we can become hot dog salesmen and we can do regular hot dog stuff. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down. I can't hear myself talk over him. Okay, now we can start the day. Okay, so what were we doing? Right, we're going to do a very normal hot dog day. Because we haven't done the normal hot dog suit. We've been focusing on the letters. Alright, so now we're eaten and dressed. Hello there, Ouija. What is up, bro, Chacho? They're all interview stuff. Oh. Yeah, I still don't know. We still haven't finished all the interview stuff, have we? We've been focusing on hot dog stuff now. Alright, so we got everything we need. So we can just skip to the end of the day. There we go. You still not have found out who Kyle is. Kyle's the hot dog man. Who else is Kyle?
Kyle made his way to the street corner.
Very cool, Kyle.
After a long day of preparation, Kyle felt very ready for his first outing as a hot dog salesman.
That's also cool, Kyle.
Kyle started to unpack his things onto the corner of the street.
The hot dogs. They're powerful.
Unpacked, Kyle realized he had not taken the important step of actually acquiring any hot dogs.
I needed hot dogs? What? I guess this counts.
Kyle knew that in order to continue, he was going to need to visit somewhere close by to try to acquire hot dogs.
Well, obviously, I go to the orphanage. Can I make orphans into hot dogs?
Kyle decided that it would be best to go find some hot dogs at the local orphanage.
There's an option in the ghost room that you haven't gotten yet, as well as some CDs in the desk that you can bring with you. Right, we do need to do that. You're correct.
To boost their monthly income, the local orphanage ran several fundraisers that gave services to the city.
Okay, wait, are we stealing the hot dogs from the children and selling them for our own?
Subscribed to one such service. Volunteers would mash the orphans' toys and dead pets together and distribute the paste from a faucet behind the orphanage.
Okay, so we're not eating the children. Close, we're eating their pets. Okay. We're also eating Poppy from Poppy's Playtime, I guess.
Residents of the city could pay a subscription fee to use the faucet for a certain period of time every day.
All right, that sounds like a good deal.
Kyle had become a regular paste subscriber to get cheap food, juice, or glue, depending on what he needed.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Kyle
okay.
walked behind the orphanage and swung open the faucet, hoping today's slurry was suitable to make hot dogs from.
I mean, if it's from dogs that are hot,
For a moment, nothing
yeah.
came out. But then, with a loud burst, the faucet started spewing out orphans.
Oh, we are eating orphans, okay.
The orphans had staged an uprising and were escaping through the faucet.
Yeah, but I need hot dogs.
Finally, free to the world, the orphans rushed forward, crushing Kyle beneath their feet.
Bro, I need hot dogs though.
The orphans knew exactly what their plan was to be. They wasted no time putting it into action.
I need hot dogs.
Several orphans quickly constructed a large building. Others called their contacts in the marketing industry.
Can we eat some marketing industry?
Within minutes, the orphans had constructed a large hot dog restaurant.
That's competition.
Citizens of the city began flooding through its doors to buy hot dogs.
What? This is rigged. That's competition.
It was not long before the orphans had completely taken over the local food industry.
We should have eaten the orphans.
The reach of the hot dog shop increased. People stopped buying other food. Grocery stores closed.
My empire was stolen from me.
But the orphans were not finished. They soon expanded.
This is a bad ending.
To all outlets.
This is a bad ending. Frick orphans.
They monopolized insurance, retail, production, art, entertainment,
art,
and everything in between.
Art? Yeah, look at this. Look at this. That's amazing. Amazing art. I just had my book there.
Staying Up Late with Kyle was taken off the air to be replaced with various orphan broadcasts.
How many are there?
Soon, everything that Kyle was known for had been replaced with something orphan-related.
Okay, so we're not doing that ever again. Frick the orphans.
Kyle remained famous as the man who released the orphans and was featured in all of the orphan history books.
Yeah, frick the orphans. That must be how Count Olaf feels. Who the heck is Count Olaf? Is that a Fortnite reference? I don't know.
Kyle did not sell any hot dogs.
The orphans were prepared. Notice how it's not the Kyle was prepared. The orphans were prepared. Okay, so let's work on the interview. He said there's some ghost stuff and there's one more thing in the closet. Right. So there's a bunch of stuff. So I need hot dogs next time. And there's still the other two options for us if I skipped. Okay. Forgot the hot dogs. Yeah, there's 4 forgot the hot dogs options. Okay, that's great. Have you not seen Series of Unfortunate Events? I have seen the movie. I have not seen the TV show. Is that what his name is? I love as a guy in a series of events who hates the orphan children wants their money. I don't remember his name. I don't. Why would I remember his name? I watched the movie like ages ago. That was such an old movie. It was good. It was good. I watched it a bunch as a kid. Alright, we're gonna become a ghost and do the other ghost option. Easy. Something in the ghost room and there's CDs in the desk. Right. What were we? Oh, and there's more people we can haunt as well. We didn't even haunt everybody. We haunted ourselves and that was it. Should we watch the series? It's much better and has all the books. I'm good. I saw the movie. Alright, we're going to exit bedroom. We're gonna check locked door. We're gonna float through as a ghost. We're gonna go inside. Check the supernatural artifact. Right.
This was one of the many mysterious artifacts Kyle had been sent over the years.
Well, we can grab and take it to the interview, right? Right. That's why we grab things, right? That's for the interview. Alright, we can move to the kitchen. We need to eat. Oh, we still gotta go put on clothes. It's fine. It's fine. We can put on clothes. It's easy. That's easy. Check pantry. Go back. Go back. Go back. I'm wasting time. Return bedroom. Open the closet. Choose an outfit. The suit's generic. I know we can skip to the end of the day. Great, baby. Alright, so now we just gotta show her whatever we got. So politely shake hands. Alright, we have the artifact. More.
Knowing he had the eyes of millions of
What? Is the artifact not?
quickly.
The artifact is not used in the interview. Okay. Well, we were lied to. Alright. Okay, so let's try something else.
Kyle.
Alright. So we could probably bring the CDs. We can check in the drawer. We can bring the CDs. Alright, there we go. Well, there's more than one? There's 4? Oh, okay, that's a few CDs. Which one do I take? I guess we can just go over and over. The artifact is used in the interview. I took it and she didn't seem to want it. Check it. Can I take all the CDs? I don't know. I guess not. The CDs seem there's 4 of them though. That's a lot. I maybe they're not all different. Maybe they're just like all the same. Alright, let's open the fridge. Let's eat. And now let's skip. Alright, so we have CDs and we are prepared. I answer politely, shake hands. More. Oh, go back. Oh, wait, I can restart, right? Yes, I can. We're safe. Okay, so CDs is an option. Alright, introduce Rachel. Produce CD. Alright.
He said, I need to do something before we can continue.
Oh, he's doing the good voice.
Kyle removed the CD he had brought to the interview and placed it in a nearby player deck.
Okay, so that makes
The
sense.
sound system kicked into action, piping Kyle's music throughout the studio.
Oh, there's actually music for once. Oh, music's great. Music's
Rachel
important.
briefly listened, a blank expression on her face. Smiling, Kyle closed his eyes and enjoyed the music for a moment.
There's only one ending for the CDs? That makes sense. Okay. You meant hacked but interesting? What is hacked but interesting?
Alright.
Oh.
Now everything's ready. Let's begin.
The real interview.
In a shock, Kyle, knowing he had the eyes of millions...
I can blame her. Hold on. Does this really give a new ending?
Kyle no longer had a...
Hold on. Does the CDs really give an ending? Or do I have to pick a different CD? Or maybe I ask questions with the CD? I've read the books at least. Why would I read the books? You need the questions too? Why would I need the questions as well? Oh, goodness. We'll take a random one. Take classical, classy. Alright. So we need to get the notes as well. Because why not?
Kyle wrote...
Am I another blah 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 blah? Do you feel guilty? Alright, we're Gucci. Why would I need notes? Alright, now we need to get dressed. Then we have to eat, and then we can skip over to there. Oh, you need the questions for the artifact as well? Oh my goodness.
Kyle ate his breakfast.
Imagine getting prepared. Alright, we're fine though. Start broadcast, introduce Rachel, produce CD, more. More. More.
The sound system kicked into action, piping Kyle's music throughout the studio.
This doesn't sound like classical music. What?
Right.
Alright.
Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier.
So now we just ask the questions, and that should be fine.
It's an old... Kyle and Rachel...
Oh, wait, hold on.
Background.
There's dialogue. I was just skipping over. I thought it was the question.
Suddenly, the wall next to Kyle exploded. Through the hole stepped several men in dazzling, flamboyant costumes of bright color. They held guitars, pianos, and other instruments.
Hold on, what? We're playing classical music. What does that have to do?
Kyle, said the man in front. We are the band of your childhood.
Among Us. Yes, I do agree with Among Us. What?
Kyle's jaw dropped, smiling. He put his hands to his cheeks
Oh.
and his eyes sparkled.
How specific? The band of your childhood.
We have come to issue a grievance about playing our music on TV without a license.
Okay, that's pretty realistic. Oh, this is like me playing Nintendo music but with no context.
The man took his guitar in both hands and began slamming Kyle's face repeatedly.
That's a pretty good aim to hit Kyle with a guitar.
After several hours, the grievance had been sufficiently repaid. The band left through the hole they had created in the wall.
Kool-Aid Man was always my favorite band, man.
Kyle lay on the floor, thinking about what had happened. Rachel
YouTube in a
slowly
nutshell.
stepped inside.
Oh god, tier.
Are you feeling okay, Kyle? She asked.
I'm not.
Concerned expression on her face.
I am not feeling okay. I'm dying.
Have you ever met your childhood idol, Rachel? Asked Kyle. The person you looked up to for as long as you can remember.
And they got beaten up by them. Let's
I
go.
can't say I have, said Rachel.
Oh. Hopefully I can. One day I hope I can meet my idols. If I can meet someone like PewDiePie or like PBG in real life, I would be
Kyle raised both
crazy.
fists into the air. It feels amazing.
Oh man, if I could get beat up by PBG in an alley, oh, that would be even better.
Kyle spent the rest of Rachel's interview chatting happily about meeting his lifelong favorite band.
Oh, what a Chad.
Rachel listened and asked questions politely, seeming unfazed that her moment on TV had been uprooted. Eventually, the studio was out of time and the broadcast shut off. Kyle and Rachel walked out of the studio together. Kyle was grinning widely. The two said their goodbyes. As Kyle walked,
Alright, okay, that was great. That was very interesting. That was not what I expected. Alright, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 endings for that. There's still the artifact though. We did not use the artifact. Kyle's famous. Wither away.
Kyle,
Shucks. Get out of bed. Open the closet. Put on clothes. We haven't found a use for any of the clothes yet, oddly enough. Oddly enough, none of the clothes has had a function during the conversation. Alright, now that we're dressed, we need to eat. Fridge, yeah, we eat normal food. We return to the hallway. We go back to the... No, it's the locked door, yes. We float through as a ghost, we go inside. We check the supernatural artifact, we grab the artifact, we go back to the room, and then I think that's... Oh, we forgot to write the thingies. Back to hallway. Back to bedroom. I need the questions. We sit at the desk, then we write notes. There we go. Hello there. Yo, what is up, Fabuki? Welcome to Kyle's Famous. Alright, so now that we got everything, we got to skip and we gotta go ask her questions, and then we talk about the artifact. There we go. Introduce Rachel. More. Alright, there we go. Okay, talk about the artifact. I got the artifact.
What?
Okay. You saw the blue? You did? I think that was something else, but we'll skip. We'll restart the day. Throw artifact at Rachel. You're right. How did I miss it?
As she approached to shake his hand, Kyle produced the supernatural artifact and winged it at Rachel's face.
Okay. Lovely.
Within moments of the artifact colliding with her head, Rachel started to turn into a lizard demon.
Rachel's true form. Oh.
Rachel began to cause destruction, tipping over lights and causing crew members to scatter.
Not even just like a lizard man. A lizard demon. This is like a Dark Souls enemy. Goodness.
Kyle, realizing the disaster he had caused, decided it was up to him to tame the monster.
Well, self-preservation, my men.
Kyle started to grab nearby crew members and hurl them at Rachel.
Eat that,
Crew
Rachel.
members rebounded off of Rachel on all sides, causing little to no damage to her or themselves.
What? I was hoping Rachel would die, though. Or they would.
Rachel rushed at Kyle and drove him into the opposite wall face first.
Hold on, if I can pick up other people and chuck them at a lizard demon, though, how can I not just stop the lizard demon?
She began to pound Kyle's face into the wall repeatedly, littering it with head-sized holes.
The frickin' interview. What a great interview.
Kyle, having been in this situation before,
What?
knew exactly what to do.
Oh.
Balling his fists, Kyle began to punch himself in the stomach repeatedly.
What?
Causing loud gurgles and pops.
What?
Kyle's strategy did not help. He continued to be mashed into the wall. After a period of time, the artifact lodged in Rachel's face came loose and fell to the floor.
Hold on. If I eat bad food and do this again, will there be a different outcome?
Rachel immediately turned into her normal human self.
If I eat bad food and throw up on him, would that be different?
The studio, now in shambles, flicked to life.
We should try that. We should try that.
Kyle tried to address the audience, but instead spewed some mixture of breakfast, phlegm, and chunks of plaster.
Yeah, we should try eating the fridge and doing
Kyle's
that.
spewing video became a very hot meme.
Oh, a meme!
Online personalities used it to express distaste about social issues. Teenagers sent it to each other about homework amounts.
Lovely.
The broadcast was rescheduled for the following week.
I'm sorry, Rachel turned into a
Able to
lizard.
see Rachel's face as she wore protective headgear the entire time.
Rachel prepared by being a lizard. Okay. Well, actually, I don't think there's another ending.
Woke up.
I don't think there's another ending. I think we just gotta eat it. throw it away. Shucks, we turn into a ghost. I don't think I actually have to get dressed as a ghost. I assume I don't. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna flow through as a ghost. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna check the artifact, and we're gonna smash it this time.
Kyle began pounding the mysterious artifact with both fists. Within a few hours, it had become dust.
For hours? It's only 1 hour, though.
An ancient force trapped in the artifact was released and turned Kyle into a lizard demon.
So I'm a lizard demon ghost now? Do I need to go put clothes on? What? I'm a lizard demon ghost, but I have to go put clothes on. Because why the heck not?
Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect...
Okay, fine. I am bound by social customs. Apparently those are the most powerful thing in the universe. Is there any options if I leave the... no, it's haunt around. Because I'm a lizard demon ghost. Because that makes sense. Alright, let's skip to the end of the day. We got what we needed.
Kyle hurried to the...
We're no longer dead.
He ceased to be a ghost.
We're no longer dead. But we're going to the interview
Sitting
now.
across from his
Approach Rachel.
Rachel's smile turned to horror as she realized she was looking not at a human, but a lizard demon.
Lizard demon? How specific?
Pandemonium ensued. Scripts went flying, crew members ran in all directions, lights were knocked over.
Lovely.
As Kyle watched the chaos around him, his lizard demon form enveloped his last shred of humanity.
So I just had humanity. My humanity was like, in this dangerous time, I must consume food and put on a suit.
Kyle grew to a massive size. Within minutes, he had demolished the now empty set.
Lovely.
A force of 5 spunky teenagers in brightly colored apparel arrived at the scene to fight Kyle.
I'm being fought by the Power Rangers. Oh, that's fantastic. Destroy the Power Rangers.
Swung at him with their spunky, individualized weapons. Kyle pushed them over with his foot.
Oh, the lame Rangers. Power lamers.
The age of the studio ruins continued. But in another part of the city, a hero was rising up.
What? There's more heroes? There's not just the Power Rangers? What?
In a dusty apartment
No.
on the top floor of an old skyscraper
No.
in this part of town sat a large man named Frank.
No, not Frank!
Few people in the world knew that Frank existed. Fewer knew his name.
There's no way. I'm not gonna be able to fight Frank.
Frank was watching the local news. A story about the studio rampage was playing.
Frank is a god.
Quickly, Frank got up from his chair. He opened a small door hidden behind a poster on his wall. Inside was an unbelievable mound of fat-ridden foods, unrefrigerated and fairly rotten.
Oh my goodness, he knows how to fight me as well. That was that was Rachel's weakness if I did it better. Holy cow.
He began to consume the mound at a frightening rate. His body began to puff.
Oh my god.
Frank expanded, faster and faster with each minute. He burst through the roof.
Oh, Fabuki, is this what you came here for?
Within minutes, Frank was a towering behemoth.
Goodness gracious, what the heck?
He rolled across the city, rebounding off of buildings and getting cheers from onlookers below.
Oh, imagine that.
Approaching Kyle, Frank gave a long, painful heave upwards into the sky.
I better not
To
lose.
Kyle, the sky turned black. He looked upwards to see the monstrous figure hurtling towards him.
How did Frank jump?
And in a moment, Kyle was completely enveloped in rubbery fat, unable to move or make noise.
I'm a lizard demon though.
Frank was quite tired and passed out where he lay.
No!
Several years went by as Frank slumbered.
Why can't I just eat Frank?
As Kyle was held in Frank's
Oh,
warm,
this is
fatty
some
embrace, his humanity began to return.
This is some good content. I don't even know what I'm reading. We're at the set ruins somehow.
When the first winter came, Frank's body recycled his fat for resources.
Oh.
For many months, he shrank.
Is this a Dark Souls route? Apparently I'm a giant lizard man. I was attacked by a giant fat man named Frank, and he defeated me.
Eventually, Kyle was human and Frank was thin. They both walked away from the scene as new men. Neither realized how much time had passed.
Okay, that was very interesting. There's 3 more interview endings. You're gonna leave before you feel November. Oh, imagine nutting to Frank. Oh, goodness. Okay, so that was interesting. There's still 3 more related to the interview. Kyle conducted a good interview. So somewhere, maybe if I bring the sword and the armor to the interview, we haven't tried that quite yet. But I think if I open the closet, I choose an outfit, I put on the suit of armor.
Kyle was unsure.
Oh wait, I need to kill myself. Wither away. Shucks. Get out of bed. Alright, so now we're the ghost. Now we put on the suit of armor. Now just hunt around, I guess. I think the hunt around is the options for the around town. There's a little around town section below the interview that's still part of the interview timeline. Alright, so let's probably No, I keep on messing up! I need to put on the armor. I need to die, put on the armor, and then get the thingy. Oh, it's Octavio! Holy cow! How long has it been, Octavio? Hello there. Alright, we're going to exit bedroom. We're going to check the locked door. We're going to get the sword, the laser claymore. So we now have a sword and armor, right? That sounds like a good deal. That sounds like a great deal. We're going to move to the kitchen. We're going to open the fridge. We're going to eat. All right, let's see if there's anything if I go outside. There's got to be something. Is there any reason to be night? Okay, we ate Gabby for no reason. Can I get rid of Gabby? Oh, we just ate Gabby. There's nothing I can do with my armor. All right. Hopefully I don't activate a Gabby timeline. Alright, answer politely, shake hands, more. Start broadcast, introduce Rachel, more. Is there any reason to have a laser sword?
Knowing he had the eye.
Is there no? I have a laser sword. No, that doesn't do anything. I was hoping maybe it would. I don't know. I need 3 more timelines. Yeah, so I feel like the haunting around will be in these phases, but let's actually check to make sure. So we're gonna wither away. Now we're gonna hunt around. Where do we go? We need to put on clothes. We need to eat, and then we can go hunt around. At the very minimum, we have to eat and put on clothes, and that wastes a lot of our hours. Maybe there's some way to like skip that later on, but for now, not. Exit bedroom, hallway, leave apartment, hunt around. So far, we've haunted myself. But no one else. You wish me to look up the interview endings? I don't think so. Not quite yet. Not yet. I think we're good. I think it's best to learn through trial and error.
Kyle believed that Gabby would be delighted.
Okay, so I think this is going to count as an around town, but spooking the interview obviously counts as the interview, right? So there's going to be 2 more interview endings once we spook the interview.
Kyle started to slowly creep to Gabby's door in a very spooky way.
Spooky.
He crouched by Gabby's door, cooing quietly and waiting for her to leave so he could cause her a spook. It didn't take long. Soon, Gabby exited her apartment.
Yes, frick Gabby. The only thing Gabby's good at is being eaten.
Kyle crept behind her, invisible to all senses.
Whoa.
Gabby opened the driver's side door and got in. She seemed to be leaving for some errands.
Or is it her bug crime-fighting self?
Kyle was struck with a wonderful idea.
Would you call it peeing? Well, no, you would not call that. No, that's not the term.
To the back of Gabby's car.
That is not the term, Jehubas.
Perhaps if he could catch her before she left, he could hide in the trunk.
I thought I was a ghost.
Kyle could make noises as she drove. He could follow her around on her errand, knocking over small objects nearby.
Oh.
Gabby put the car in reverse and floored the accelerator.
You want to tell you what happens? We'll see. If I ask, we can, but I think we're fine right now.
Visible to all senses, Kyle was crushed underneath the back tires of the car, creating a large boom.
Oh. We died! Wait, we're already dead, though!
Gabby figured she'd hit the curb. She put the car into forward and floored the accelerator again. Kyle became locked in an endless loop of Gabby trying to move her car out of her parking space, being run over repeatedly.
I'm dead, though!
As the day started to wane and it drew closer to
Oh,
the
no.
time of Rachel's
No.
interview,
No!
ceased to be a ghost. Per normal.
I could become real dead now!
Gabby neither noticed nor stopped.
I'm real dead.
Kyle
Oh.
was forced to conduct Rachel's interview while being run over.
Oh, wait, does this count as an interview?
Kyle's crew moved the filming set next to Gabby's apartment. Rachel appeared. Kyle asked her many questions. They shared several laughs. The interview was successful.
Okay, so this is an interview.
The sound of Gabby flooring her car's accelerator drowned out large sections of the episode.
I feel like maybe close to the suit of armor thing. I felt like getting a sword in the suit of armor made sense, but it obviously didn't. Okay. Does that count as an interview? No, that wasn't out. Wait. That was around town. Goodness. Okay, but they're still haunting the actual interview. Okay, so we can at least get that easy. Shucks. Get out of bed. Open closet. Choose outfit. Slick suit. Back to room. Not scavenge. Go back. Go back. Go back. Now I need to eat, and then we're gonna go haunt the interview. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. We're making good progress. We're making good progress. And then we can start doing hot dog quests, because I don't know what else I can do for the interview after this. Alright. There's so many hours wasted. Alright, spook the interview. This is definitely an interview.
To continue his daily course.
This has to be one of the 3 interview ones. And this isn't the around town section. I'm gonna be sad.
Today, he would still go to his studio, but instead of conducting an interview, he would haunt.
Spooky.
Excitedly, Kyle made his way to the studio early to find the best spot to conduct his ghostly duties. The studio was empty. Being so early, the crew wouldn't arrive for several hours.
There's just nobody there. Is nobody there? Isn't this important?
Kyle gleefully skipped around the building, finding the best spot for himself to hide.
So when I'm a ghost, can people, like, it seems people can't see me,
Kyle decided
yet
to hide
I still
behind
exist?
the guest chair.
Oh, that's brilliant! Last brick, Rachel!
Kyle quickly placed himself down
Okay.
and drew his legs to his chest.
There we go.
Soon, the crew began to arrive and set up for the interview that night.
We got that.
Visible to all senses, Kyle went undetected.
Okay, so I am invisible,
Cameras were set up, screens were turned on, and pages were flipped.
but somehow I can still interact?
Within an hour, Rachel walked into the studio.
Our guest of honor, let's
Hey,
go.
everyone, said Rachel, smiling kindly. I'm ready to get prepped. Who do I need to talk to first?
I just realized this is the first time we're seeing Rachel come in, right? Usually Rachel's already there, I think?
Kyle's producer approached her. Thanks for being here, Rachel. You should really talk to Andrea about makeup first, and then wait for when Kyle arrives.
Alright, little do they know, I have already arrived.
Kyle, knowing he was duping everyone, began to giggle uncontrollably. It was then that he, like clockwork, ceased to be a ghost.
No!
The studio grew silent. Everyone stared at Kyle, head down, clutching his legs and giggling at the floor. Kyle froze. He had found himself in a situation he had not encountered before.
This is just like Among Us. I'm the imposter.
Kyle started to crawl out of the studio on all fours, hoping his small form would avoid attracting more attention.
Of course.
Everyone
I'm venting.
watched as Kyle slowly made his way across the stage, through the production set, and out the door. As soon as he was outside the studio, Kyle broke into an all-out sprint.
Okay, so you're only saying this because we've done this route before? I think there's a question we forgot to ask when we became Rachel. Wait, what?
Kyle made his way back to his apartment as quickly as possible.
We asked all 3 questions, I thought.
Kyle sat in his kitchen and processed what had happened during his day. He vowed that he would never haunt anything again.
That sounds kind of unfortunate. Okay, so we're not allowed to be ghosts anymore. Wait, that wasn't around town. That wasn't an interview. There's still 3 more interview ones. There is one between Rachel's mother and everyone. You are right. Oh, there's 3. I have no hint after conducting a good interview. I have no hint for this. Oh, what am I supposed to do with that? Goodness. Okay, but there definitely seems to be one where I need to write better questions. Oh, don't be a ghost. Don't be a ghost. What? Did I just skip to the end of the day? Yes, I did. To the bed. Sit at desk. Write notes. We did Am I a Mother? Is you a mother? But we didn't do Are you a mother? Did we not? I thought we did. Okay. Okay. Alright, now let's go back to the room. Open the clothes. We need to put on clothes. We need to eat. And then we go back. Alright, sweet. I didn't think they would all be different. But clearly when we look at the little section, they seem to be like ordered based on like what their relevance is. And those are bundled together. Alright, we ate, we have clothes on, we have the notes, we can skip. Alright, I need to be careful to click I am Rachel May. Answer politely, I am Rachel May. Me. Become Rachel May. Alright, now I need to ask my questions. Give me a moment.
Kyle read the first question on his list. Are you a mother? I'm glad you asked, said Kyle. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I thought this did go in a loop. I swear. I thought, are you a mother? And am I a mother? I thought those questions, like, loop together and they become the same ending.
Or, yes, you are, said Kyle, trying to figure out who was talking to whom. Or, I am...
So they are different.
In a fit, Kyle continued to re-answer his question, trying to come up with the correct phrasing.
Okay, so this is definitely a different timeline. All right, let's go.
Rachel spoke up. Kyle, I'm not a mother at all, so it doesn't really matter. Lies! Impossible! I don't believe it! Kyle banged his fist on the chair.
You have had sex! I smell it on you!
Kyle, I've never been in a position for that. I've really just focused on my career. All you need to do is ask. Rachel smiled sweetly.
Sex!
Kyle was silent for a moment. Then, realizing he had no idea what he was doing, he decided to let Rachel talk.
Frick Rachel.
So what about your career? Do you enjoy what you do? How'd you get into it? The two continued talking for the better part of an hour, Kyle asking questions and Rachel answering accordingly.
I want more mother.
Eventually, Kyle's producer signaled to Kyle that it was time to stop.
Why is this doing better? Why is this a good ending?
Extended. The crew, Rachel and Kyle, said their goodbyes and returned home.
Why is this a good ending?
But Kyle continued to think about Rachel after the interview ended.
Oh, we're thinking about her.
Something about Rachel had struck Kyle. He wasn't exactly sure what.
It also means 6 in Latin? Frick Rome. I mean, actually, no, Rome's pretty cool. I can't frick Rome. Rome's pretty cool. Rome gets a pass.
He did know that he was interested to hear that she was single.
Sex. Okay, so we can have sex. Somehow. There's 2 endings. There's one between the demon and the time travel. Maybe we should bring a outfit. It's no November, so we can't do that. You could have a wife, no November. Wait, why don't I just become... Wait, no, yes, I need to become a ghost. Alright, so let's try taking one of our outfits
Kyle decided to take
to
time to choose the perfect outfit.
the sewing
How
machine.
important appearance is.
We need sex, though. We know she's single, and Kyle is interested in her. We've had at least 2 timelines where Kyle has expressed interest in her. We've had timelines where Kyle has also expressed disinterest, but I think it's possible to kind of trick her into being my beloved somehow. Let's try and see if we can get any of these things taken to the sewing machine. That's got to be an ending.
Kyle walked
Flow through as a ghost. Sewing machine.
Kyle
Really say the name of the endings? Sure, say the name of the... Actually, no, don't say the name of the endings.
removed.
I need... Just tell me, like, heads. Give me heads. Oh, not the names. The names actually spoils the end. Huh. So, I can't do anything with the thingy yet. I can't be doing anything with the sewing machine. Do I need, like, a different outfit? The paste... No, almost none of the outfits have been useful. All the outfits have been useful. I mean, useless.
Now a ghost.
Nothing's been useful. Nothing's been useful. There's all this stuff, and it doesn't do anything.
Kyle just...
What can I do with that? What can I do with that? What does that do? What does it do? Go inside? Can I sew my clothes together? No, none of the sewing machine does anything for clothes. Maybe it sews the hot dog suit after I eat it. Well, we'll have to check in that timeline. Okay. You know what month it is? It's November. It's November. It's Turkey month. What the heck? I need to find like 2 more timelines for the interview, but I can't even think of it. Okay, so there's something else you can do with the bugs in the interview? I can. The bugs. I forgot about the bugs. I exit the bed. Scavenge.
Kyle quickly...
Bugs. Bugs.
Soon, he had a small handful of various insects, dead and alive.
Save for later?
Kyle...
I thought I ate them if I saved them for later. Do I need to eat them now? Okay, we'll just eat them now. I think we already saved them for later. So bugs,
Kyle,
more, eat immediately.
Kyle,
I think so, right?
Kyle quickly...
I think so.
On the floor, realized...
We didn't eat them, but we've carried them to the interview before, I think. Don't ask why turkeys want to know November to exist. It's a distraction. But it's a good distraction. They want us to be healthier. So that if we're healthier, we won't have to eat so much. Or something. I don't know. It's a mix of the sewing machine and the bugs. What? You can sew the bugs together. What? How would you do that's so impossible. Save for later use. Okay, so it does look like a ball of twine. It does look like a ball of twine in the picture. What the heck?
Kyle walked...
Sew my bugs together. Sew bug puppets! That's amazing!
Only half removed.
How would you find that?
Kyle started sewing dead bugs together to make small, actuated finger puppets.
Oh, look at that.
A bug puppet for each finger. He named them after guests he had previously interviewed on his show.
Oh, when did we get our Rachel one? Well, that's interesting. Oh, very interesting. All right, let's go eat. Oh, turkeys made no November because November is a turkey month. People obsess the creation of more people, but only half. Something.
Kyle
We still haven't smashed the eggs either, but I doubt that's gonna give us anything. Okay.
Kyle hurried.
Okay. So we have bug puppets now.
Kyle... A moment after...
Produce bug puppets. Gotcha.
Kyle slipped his bug puppets onto his fingers.
Oh no.
Hello, everybody! He said, wiggling the puppet he had named after himself. I'm Kyle!
I'm a bug puppet!
And I'm Rachel! Kyle screamed, wiggling a different finger. You're so
Oh.
much better than me!
I read all the messages, yes. Did that compute? My brain is small, but I kinda understand. I'm trying to focus on whatever this is.
Kyle wiggled. He looked meaningfully at the human Rachel. Said one of Kyle's other puppets.
I'm super fat and Kyle interviewed me last week.
Oh my goodness. What a god.
And I'm super irritating,
Said another finger.
and not very attractive.
Yeah, that's true. Very
Rachel
very
stared
cool.
at Kyle, incredibly
Rachel,
disoriented.
what are you gonna do, Rachel?
Kyle? She asked. What are those puppets made out of?
Bug.
Kyle thrust both hands at Rachel's face. Puppets pointed at her eyes. We aren't puppets, Rachel, he said, scrunching his fingers up and down. We're people.
The voice acting. Okay, the voice acting is top tier. I love the voice acting so much.
Rachel plucked her puppet off of Kyle's finger.
Oh, Rachel and Rachel collab!
Kyle, she exclaimed. This is several dead bugs patched together.
What else would it be? How else do you make puppets?
Accept us, Rachel.
Said Kyle, scrunching.
We need acceptance.
Why does this remind me of that one SpongeBob episode where he gets the little finger puppets and one of them is like wormy? I don't know. I remember that. This is what this reminds me of. Oh my
Rachel
goodness.
stood and walked out of frame.
No! Did she steal the Rachel puppet?
In a moment, she returned with a bag. She plucked each puppet off of Kyle's hands and tossed them in the bag.
She's taking my bugs?
Kyle, leave the bugs alone next time. Rachel left the frame again, taking the bag of puppets along with her.
She's stealing my bugs!
Kyle, suddenly by himself, was unsure what to do.
What do I do without my bugs?
After a few moments of hemming and hawing, Kyle resorted to telling jokes for the remainder of the broadcast.
Ah, yes. Here's one for you. I once was going to St. Ives. On my way to St. Ives, I found a man with 7 wives. And each wife had 7 sacks. And each sack had 7 cats. And each cat had 7 kittens. How many were going to St. Ives? Ah. Alright, good luck with that one.
Fans did not notice much difference between this and previous episodes.
Ah, yes, my favorite tech episode, the bug puppet. An average episode. Wait, how was that average? That was great. Oh. Okay, so there's only one more. There's one more. Holy cow. Okay, at least we found the use of the sewing machine. It's odd. I did not expect the sewing machine to not be closed. I thought the sewing machine was going to do something with the clothes. It's pretty funny. I do like funny jokes. Alright, easy. What do we do now? There's one more, last one. Just give us hints, yeah. Because we've narrowed it all down, but like everything left is so convoluted. I would have not gotten the bugs and sewn them together. Because you have to become a ghost, you have to sew it, you have to get the bugs, you have to eat, you have to put on clothes, all in one time area. I mean, we could technically use the time machine if we really wanted to.
Realizing his immediate need for...
Try to open the door without a ghost? How have we not done that? How have we not done that? Okay, that seems so simple.
Kyle,
We literally haven't done that yet. That's crazy. Turn the hallway. Now we check the locked door.
Kyle decided it would be best to try to force the door open with use of his face.
Alright, that's always a good option.
After smashing his features into solid wood for several minutes, Kyle gained severe short-term amnesia.
Let's go! Okay, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for. That definitely seems good. That definitely seems useful.
Kyle responded. Hello.
You.
Kyle's ears began to ring from his concussion. Rachel and Kyle, slightly confused, but continued.
Yeah, who's Rachel? She's so forgettable.
Before she noticed the glazed look in Kyle's eyes, the producer approached. Time to get started, he said, putting a hand on Kyle's shoulder. Let's get stationed.
Let's go. This game reminds me of Stanley Parable. I feel like this is how Stanley Parable would be if I played Stanley Parable, but I haven't played it yet. That's a game I want to play, I just have never gotten around to it.
Kyle sat in the nearest chair, which was Rachel's. After a moment, Rachel hesitantly sat in the host chair.
Oh, that's great.
A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on.
Alright, we're starting.
Good morning, everyone, said Kyle. My name is...
It's not important or relevant.
Kyle made a desperate effort to remember his name, or really anything. Kyle looked at Rachel. Do you know who I am? He asked. Rachel looked back, confused.
I'm the Muffin Man.
Who are you? Well, if you're not Kyle, I don't know who you are. Rachel smiled sweet. Kyle made up his mind that he was probably Kyle.
Oh, let's go. We at least know we're Kyle. How about that, Kyle? What do you think about that, Kyle?
Well, he said.
Alright, understandable.
A long silence followed. Eventually, Rachel spoke again. And I'm Rachel. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Rachel. I'm Kyle.
Hi, Rachel, said Kyle. So why are we here?
Yes.
She was visibly worried. Funny, she said. Weren't you planning on asking me any questions? I mean, I don't have any ideas.
Are you genuinely asking you? No, I'm just saying that. I'm just trying to fit Kyle as much as I could into a single sentence.
Kyle kept staring at Rachel.
Right.
Someone coughed. Kyle looked around and noticed the crew.
Who are they?
Who on earth are all of you? He asked. Nobody answered.
How did he get to the set without knowing what any of this is?
Kyle got out of his chair and walked off frame, leaving Rachel alone with millions of viewers.
No, she's gonna take my show!
Rachel smiled at the camera nervously. Well, she said, let me tell you some knock-knock jokes. Eventually, the producer ended the broadcast early due to technical issues.
No!
Kyle woke up in his bed the next day, remembering nothing about what had happened.
Wait, but I remember now, but I... We got new stuff! What is that? Neat. Hold on, we got 2 new backgrounds? An inverted experience? And then a checkered gaming experience. Well, we're gamers, right? We're gamers, so we need the checkered experience. Okay, so we've completed all of these. We're still missing one around town ending, but we can probably find that. There's one around town, and then we can start working on the hot dog stuff. Sweet. She shall not destroy my show with bad jokes. Thank you, producer, for shutting the show off. Okay,
Kyle woke
the gaming background. Okay, so there's one around town ending, and it's the first one. It should be the easiest. Exit bedroom, bedroom, leave apartment. So it's around town. Well, it's only the tech store.
feeling.
Okay, so the tech store has not given me any, like, progress yet. Alright, so let's just try stealing Techno Gym.
Kyle.
What could any of this do? What could I do? We've done all that. We've done all
Good
that.
morning, neighbor, said Kyle cheerfully. Gabby looked at Kyle expectantly.
I haven't asked Gabby about Rachel yet, have I?
Gabby, Kyle asked, what are your true thoughts about Rachel May?
I've asked other stuff, haven't I?
Oh, Rachel? Gab. After some.
Huh. I don't know. There's one option floating around town that I haven't explored yet. Well, maybe I need a special item to encounter it. Like maybe one of the outfits. We've already done all the ghost endings. Open the closet, choose an outfit. There's a ton of them. Maybe this one. We can do this quickly. We don't need to eat, and we don't need to do other stuff when we go outside. No, it's not this outfit. I can restart. What am I going to do though? There's one missing. But I have no way of finding it. I don't know who Kyle is, but his name's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Maybe the skunk fleshies are good. Oh, maybe that's what we needed. Yeah, so I'm not getting any options. And that's the same normal ones. Alright, well there's two more. There's 2 more outfits. Maybe I can get the knight and the laser sword together. The slick suit obviously doesn't do anything. The slick suit does not do anything. I'm almost certain of that. Leave apartment. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. I don't know. How do I get the last around town ending?
An aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
Maybe I consume Gabby again. Oh. I don't know. I ate Gabby. Oh, that doesn't really help. We got the bug ending by eating Gabby, but nothing else. Helped an old friend. That's the Harry ending. Okay, so it's not necessarily in her house. The Harry ending was not, it's not outside of her house. The Harry ending was, we found him inside. So he could be anywhere. Oh my goodness, there's so many things we could do. But it's somewhere in the interview. Do you wish for a hint? Yes. Oh, it's so specific. Yeah, let's go do a hot dog ending.
Kyle woke up.
While you go get that, let's go do a hot dog eating. So we need to go find a hot dog to sell at our hot dog suit. Alright, let's get the hot... Ooh, wait. Wait. Hold on. I have a genius. Oh, I can't die and become a hot dog at the same time. No! I can't die and become a hot dog. Unfortunate. It's time travel. It's time travel related?
To choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is.
Didn't we already time travel? I don't know. That's strange. We already time traveled, didn't we? We've done both time travel options. We brought the one to the lady, and then we time traveled in the past to reset her time. So obviously with the hot dog suit, we chew on the suit, so now we're eating. Okay, now we check the locked door. Use hot dog magic!
With a hum and a pop, Kyle used his massive knowledge of hot dog magic to change the door handle into a hot dog.
Valid.
Kyle sucked the hot dog into his mouth, opened the door, and walked through.
Okay, valid. Search for hot dog stand. The sewing machine was removed in this timeline. Get the time travel stuff and steal Techno Gym while you're at it. Okay.
Kyle started
That's so
thinking about
specific, but we can do that.
used to make a hot dog stand. Kyle rooted around the scattered boxes and loose items. He picked up buckets, pieces of wood, rusty nails, and bits of string.
Did you hear hot dog and magic in the same sentence? Yes, we used hot dog magic to open a locked door.
Soon, he had enough loose items to be reasonably sure of being able to craft a stand that wouldn't fall over.
Why did Kyle suck the hot dog into his mouth? How else are you supposed to open a door? Do you not regularly suck doors? Check pantry. The pantry's locked. I need to find hot dogs. Hot dogs are not in my kitchen. Why was it phrased like that? Great question. Oh my goodness! The orphans! It wasn't a bad ending! The marketing agency's permanent. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Kyle began rummaging around in the trash can, looking for anything interesting.
Right?
After picking through wrappers and cups, Kyle noticed there was a red button stuck to the bottom of the can.
Sorry you're not experiencing sucking hot dogs? That sounds like a you problem. You should get that solved.
Kyle eagerly pressed the button. The wall above the trash can started shifting and spinning, eventually revealing a slab of pewter with an indent.
I almost thought it said Peter. I was like, Peter? Peter Griffin? No.
The slab was thick and old. A plaque was embedded in the top, reading, "The slab embraces only a true weapon."
I know what that is. The laser sword, right? It's the laser sword.
Kyle walked over to the with a Kyle.
Laser sword? I don't have enough time. We're gonna have a regular ending. Okay, oh well, it's a regular ending. We still haven't gotten the regular hot dog ending yet, so we gotta see. Alright, so we don't have any hot dogs. We already went to the orphanage, so we'll go to the tech store.
Kyle decided that the local tech store would probably have hot dogs.
Of course.
Kyle skipped inside, looking forward to the lovely interaction that was upon the attendant and him.
And Techno Gym.
The store walls were lined with electronic gadgets and apparel, important to each citizen's everyday life.
But you know what else is important to each citizen's everyday life? Hot dogs.
Kyle was amused. He loved Techno Gym. He loved the friendly store clerks. This was a comforting place for him to be. Kyle walked straight into the employees' break room and began rummaging around for things to take with him.
What a Chad. Oh my
Within a
goodness.
couple minutes, Kyle had found a healthy stash of wallets and a phone.
Wait, can I get a new phone? Does this give me a new phone?
Kyle pushed past the circle of store clerks, shouting and pounding on his back to look inside the employee fridge.
Fabuki lurking. Let's go.
Inside, Kyle found several packed lunches, half-eaten subs, and a few bottled drinks. But no hot dogs.
Why don't they have hot dogs? I have hot dogs.
Kyle slid his way through the crowd of employees and law officials and walked outside. The sun was setting, creating a soft glow of orange in the sky. The birds twittered.
New phone. It said I found a phone. My phone's still broken. I don't know how I'm supposed to get a new phone. Only the real Chads are experienced in the act of dog sucking.
Kyle
Only.
lifted his head
Only.
high and breathed in deeply. He smiled. Maybe selling hot dogs wasn't what was important.
No!
The world was
It's important!
shining. Kyle
Shut!
felt like he
We need
could
dogs!
Appreciate nature.
We need dogs.
Kyle was flattened by the SWAT helicopter that had been called to stop his tech store rampage.
I was only looking for hot dogs!
Kyle had been properly stopped. Job well done. The SWAT helicopter flew away.
Is it really that simple? Is it really that simple to just kill someone? I'm like a 1-star criminal in GTA, and they brought out the SWAT helicopter.
Being now completely flat and also washable, Kyle became the first reusable source of printer paper.
Oh! A job well done.
Companies rented Kyle for days and months at a time to help increase printer-related productivity and reduce waste. Kyle single-handedly reduced greenhouse gas production by 56%.
Good job, Kyle. Good job.
Eventually, Kyle was replaced with also renewable laser-engraved mold lumps. Humanity flourished.
That's worse. Wait, what happened to Kyle now? Was Kyle just dead? Kyle became printable. What does that have to do with the text though? The game does not choose. What? What? The game does not really. It really thinks outside the box. Oh, look at all these timelines we haven't been able to find yet. Oh, we haven't unlocked the careers to get those. We haven't even found where to get hot dogs.
Kyle was
I don't even know where to get a hot dog. Okay, we gotta go get to the time travel. Alright, time travel is one of the hardest things to get. How do I get time travel? I exit the bed. I sit at desk. I check in desk drawer. I take the flashlight. Back to desk. Check in desk drawer. I take the change. I go back to desk. I go back to room. I exit bedroom to hallway. I leave apartment. I visit tech store. I buy batteries. I insert batteries in the flashlight. We return to the tech stop. We return to the store. We return to apartment. Is there a clock ticking in the background? I just noticed that. I haven't noticed that. Alright. We open the closet. We inspect the flashlight. We open. We more.
There was a pile of
We take box for later. We go back to the bedroom. We exit bedroom. We return to bedroom. I mean, what? I'm going to loop. Tech store. Jimbo. Okay, we have Jim. Okay. We have Jim, and we have the time travel at the same time. Do I need to steal Jim before I time travel? I don't know. Oh, I was naked. Okay, we're gonna try something else. Alright. Sit at desk. Check in desk drawer. Flashlight. Back to desk. Check in desk drawer. Sort of change. Back to desk. Back to room. Exit bedroom. Return to bedroom. I mean, no. Leave apartment. This is the tech store. My batteries are changed. We're gonna steal Techno Gem first. Okay, continue of day. Return to apartment. Leave apartment. Return to apartment. Return to bedroom. Open the closet. Inspect the flashlight.
There was a pile of strings.
Upgrade Techno Gem.
A small metal box with a large.
There we go.
Kyle pulled out the electronics from Techno Jim's eyes and fingers and started shoving them into the box.
He's gonna become real. Let's go.
The box began to rattle, imbued with the power of the important technology found on Techno Gem.
Tech yes, Jim. Let's go.
Suddenly, with a pop and a fizz, Kyle found himself taken back to 19th century Europe.
Should I get the armor before I do this?
Kyle was riding inside of a horse-drawn carriage. He was surrounded by poofy dresses and shocked faces.
I'm still naked, aren't I?
Every face was stone cold, made of copper, and definitely a robot. Kyle had found himself in Robo-Europe.
I love how it just changed from Europe to Robo-Europe. Oh, that's brilliant. Robo-Europe.
The gathered Robo-denizens' heads started spinning and shooting out alarm lasers from their mouths and ears.
What? Am I not interesting? I feel like I'd be super cool. If I was a human in a land of robots, I'd be like, wow, you're so cool, man.
Kyle reacted quickly.
What? What do we do? Oh, these are such great. Okay, we're gonna consume the lasers for power.
Kyle quickly started to consume all of the lasers. Every laser he swallowed gave him more power.
More.
Soon, Kyle floated up and just kind of fart exploded. Lasers all over the place.
Valid, of course.
The force of the explosion pushed all beings, metal and not, out of the carriage with great velocity.
Oh, there's Skid the Skeleton. Welcome to Kyle's Famous.
Kyle landed on a nearby rock face first and immediately lost consciousness.
Very interesting. What's this? Very good question. Robo-Europe. That's what it is.
While Kyle was asleep, the robot citizens plugged his body into a generator linked to their main power grid.
All right. Robo-Europe doing Robo-Europe things.
The energy sucked from his body kept Kyle in a pseudo-cryogenic state, keeping him unconscious and preserved.
Oh, okay. So this is like, what's that called? The Matrix, where they made me into a battery.
Robo-scientists began to use Kyle's energy production as a center of study, launching the robot world into a golden age.
Oh my goodness.
Kyle started to power all of the technological advancements of the robot world.
Good job, Kyle.
Wars began to center around control of Kyle.
We're finally important.
Kyle was deemed as the most important discovery of the modern robo world.
So how do we even get here, though?
After humans took over the ancient robot civilizations, Kyle was mummified by the ancient Egyptians.
Oh, So we're even further in the past. We're even further in the past. That makes sense. We weren't really in Robo Europe. I thought I wasn't the future. We were in the super past. Okay, that makes sense.
Kyle was stolen from a museum in the early 1800s. He was almost smuggled across the Atlantic in an old fishing ship, but sank. Scientists uncovered him encased in ice in the Antarctic and shipped him by helicopter for study. On the way, Kyle was accidentally shoved out of the helicopter.
So am I still alive?
He crash-landed through the roof onto the bed in his apartment.
How do I have my apartment? I was dead.
After several days of lying unconscious in bed, Kyle began to stir.
I'm alive. What? Oh, we got a new thingy. I can poke people now. Let's go. It's Pokemon. Okay, that was very interesting. So we got all the around town, and we got all the interview. That was great. Okay, that was very strange. Now we can start doing hot dog stuff. Let's go. We can become Dog Man again. All right, we've gotten all the regular interview ones. We've become hot dog salesman now.
Kyle,
Now we have the whole entire timeline of the hot dog salesman. All right, we still have not found any dogs. Become with hot dogs seems like an interesting game. It is. This is a fantastic game. This is very, 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 very normal. Open. We need our hot dog suit, of course. We eat our hot dog suit. Yes. We exit bedroom. We check the locked door. We use our hot dog magic. We get the laser claymore. We'll take this. No more interview except for the guilty stuff. Yeah, we need to fix our phone somehow. We'll probably be able to fix our phone in one of the timelines. Where's it? This. Rummage and trash. We're gonna press the button, and now we have a real weapon.
the slab was thick and old. A plaque was embedded in the top, reading, "The slab embraces only a true weapon."
Yep, I assumed it would take the laser sword.
Kyle inserted the laser claymore into the indent.
Yes.
The claymore fit perfectly, snapping into place. Small metal hooks came out of all sides of the slab to hold it in place.
Yes. An average day of a hot dog salesman.
Fizz and a magical elf chuckle. A human-sized rainbow gateway to another dimension appeared.
That sounds like something we should go there. We should go there.
The portal started sucking everything near it inward.
Oh, we just got sucked.
Kyle himself.
We just got sucked. Let's go. I like that, man.
Kyle became part of a dizzying swirl. Lights and colors flashed all around him. He
Oh.
spun in circles rapidly.
You passed Wilnat. That's very cool. Holy, imagine passing Wilnat. Bro. Wilnat's lacking. Wilnat doesn't even show up anymore, though. Wilnat really doesn't show up. Oh. Well, that's impressive. Wilnat was like one of the OGs.
And in a moment, Kyle fell into the Gummy Bear and Claymore land, where all matter is either gummy bears or claymores.
That was specific. Imagine having hours. It takes a bit. It takes like a week.
Approached by a group of roaming gummy wasteland elves.
No!
Because of the harsh environment they lived in, the elves used their kin as blunt weapons to fend off attackers.
I can't fight these guys. I'm not strong enough.
Kyle looked upon the elves and realized they must live in a depressed and war-torn culture.
Well, honestly, you should just promote you right now. Either when a mod leaves or when we hit 1K. That's the next time we're going to be getting another mod.
And then, in a moment of pure empathy, Kyle decided to help the elves.
What are you doing? They're dangerous.
Kyle grabbed the two nearest elves, one in each hand, and started to give them a talking to about war and its troubles.
Oh, we're going to talk about how bad war is and how war doesn't help anyone. Yeah. You're somewhat of an OG? You've been here for quite a while, honest. Quite a while.
"Hello, you two," said Kyle. "I wish to give you a bit of advice." But before Kyle could say anything more, the ground started shifting and morphed into a gummy bear monster.
You started watching very late August with the Mario Maker streams? I don't think we were streaming in August. I mean, we were streaming in August, but were we streaming Mario Maker in August? I don't think we're streaming Mario Maker in August. But I think you're thinking like September, right?
Kyle chucked the elves he was holding at the monster to fend it off, but it was to no avail.
Oh, Bowser's Inside Story. That was great, though. I want to go back. I want to stream Bowser's Inside Story again. But I can't. I can't.
The monster charged at Kyle, throwing elves to the sides as it sped forward.
We've never replayed a game more than once. We've replayed a game. We've replayed the multiple endings of a game. But we've never replayed the same game more than once, right? Not the same exact game. Obviously, with differences. You know, we've done Super Luigi Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy, but like still.
Kyle had no choice but to become a gummy bear monster himself.
Valid, honestly, valid choice. You miss the old days? I miss the old days really well. Oh, they were definitely different. They were definitely different. I really miss them as well.
He started to cover himself in gummy bears and claymores. They stuck to his skin like meaningful, gooey hugs.
Which February? We've only been streaming for a bit over a year. There's only been one February.
After moments of a vicious, sticky flurry, Kyle was covered in the new world's material.
We're now powerful.
Then, something wonderful happened.
No way.
Using a combination of determination, elf magic, and method acting, Kyle truly transformed into a real gummy monster.
Method acting, of course, of course.
But in his new form, Kyle was now not interested in fighting the other gummy monster.
Ooh, romance?
Kyle began
Oh.
swallowing every elf in sight in a wild, crazy rampage.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have gummy sex.
Over the next several hours, Kyle rampaged around the whole gummy world, eating every last elf whole.
Okay, Fabuki, where are you? We're voring elves.
Kyle had gifted the elves with a warm, nutritious new world to live in. Over time, the elves created a new society inside Kyle's stomach.
Oh, okay.
No need for war.
Okay, okay.
They feasted on Kyle's stomach juices. Their culture entered a golden age.
Sure, because that's how it works.
Eventually, Kyle turned back into a normal person and returned home. But the elves continued to live inside him.
Whoa, it's like Bowser's Night Story. it's Bowser's Night Story. Let's go. It's sad most the old hack age people are gone. Yeah, a lot of them left or became inactive. It's really sad.
Kyle had saved a culture.
What the heck? Kyle Santa! Wait, that's a new ending? We got it! We got a new ending! No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. The Claymore is the secret to all endings. There's still one more. There's still another one. Oh my goodness. We didn't even fit it. We barely did any of the hot dog content. We barely did any hot dog content. But now we have the Santa content. Well, you know what we gotta do, boys. We can be Santa now. Oh, frick being famous.
Kyle thought very... As Kyle started to leave his bed, something stopped him.
We still have a broken phone, though. How do we get a new one?
Maybe it was a smell in the air. Maybe it was the chill from outside. Or maybe it was just pure luck. Kyle had been imbued with the spirit of Christmas.
Let's go.
In an instant, Kyle began to hear the dreams and wishes of every child in the world all at once.
All 7 of them. Let's
Kyle's
go.
newfound abilities were quite overwhelming. He clutched his head and screamed loudly.
Oh, yo, what is up, Dante Animates? Welcome to Kyle is Famous.
The voices did not stop. Kyle curled into a small ball and rocked back and forth.
You gotta change the title to something Christmas related now? That's only if we somehow beat the Santa one. Actually, you know what? Fine, we'll change it. We'll change it. Become one with Hot Dog Santa. We'll do that. Become one with Hot Dog Santa. There you go. Very valid. Very valid. Basically canon.
Not to be left alone, Kyle was gifted with a Christmas miracle.
Not hot dogs, but Santa.
Small bumps began forming under his skin, pushing outwards.
What?
Kyle's skin began to stretch and tear, letting loose a small army of elves that had been growing in his stomach.
That's what the elves are for. Okay. Fix the phone of Santa magic now? If only it was so simple.
The elves scattered around Kyle's apartment, foraging for anything remotely nutritious to feed.
Okay, so we ate all of the elves in order to become Santa. And the elves came from the gummy laser claymore land. Because that also makes sense.
Kyle burst an elf army. He had been chosen to become Santa Claus.
I wasn't really chosen. I kind of bored all the elves and forced them into this reality.
Kyle decided that the best course of action was to fulfill his duties as Santa Claus.
I mean, of course we would do that, right?
Kyle stepped out of bed, stray elves falling from various holes in his skin.
Okay.
Kyle must now continue his day as Santa Claus.
As God is chosen. Okay, so now that we're Santa, what do? What's in the closet? The Santa suit!
Kyle appropriately chose to dress as Santa, who he was.
Yes. Okay, what's at the desk now? Create Santa's list?
Kyle knew he must construct his naughty and nice list. He began to think of all of the people in his life.
You didn't always watch the channel on this account. Oh, you did watch it on something else. I do remember. Yes.
Kyle thought of Gabby.
Naughty.
Gabby crashed through Kyle's floor and began punching him in the face
Huh.
repeatedly.
How did she know?
After a few minutes, she left through his bedroom door.
How did she know?
Kyle thought of Rachel.
Nice.
Kyle thought of
Ooh,
Techno.
nice.
Kyle thought of Kyle.
Nice.
Kyle ripped his list out of his notebook.
Oh, for Gabby, I guess. Oh. Okay. You watch his Salty Cinema account. We made this kind of a meme called Super Paper Mario. I do remember. And Super Paper Mario was great. Oh, very good, very good. I mean, I already played the game. I already knew it was good, but it was a great game. Very good game. No regrets about that. Okay, so, I wonder what happens if we call other people naughty. Oh, okay, so...
Kyle
Use Christmas magic! We have Santa magic now!
Kyle stretched out his hand, twisting it in its socket around and around. He sang a Christmas tune under his breath. The door swung open, letting Kyle through.
It's not anything good. There's nothing good in there. Move to the kitchen. Ooh, Christmas cookies.
Kyle
Okay.
He opened every drawer and cupboard in his kitchen, trying to decide what he would top his cookies with. Soon, he had narrowed it down to 4 choices.
Well, there's only one right answer.
Kyle placed one of the dead rats in his sink on each cookie. They were very bad.
What? You don't like it? You don't like dead rats?
Kyle hurried. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous... As Kyle... Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here.
Wait, so I still have to go to the interview with Santa?
Kyle responded. And I as well, Rachel, answered. After a moment. Good evening.
Explain that you were Santa. There we go. There we go.
Kyle continued.
I am your host, Santa Claus. I am here to bring you Christmas cheer.
And rat cookies.
Kyle put his notes down and looked at Rachel. Said Rachel, not understanding.
Yourself. You're nice. You're on my nice list. You should be happy. Interview. Yeah, apparently we still go to the interview with Santa.
It's not something to joke about, Rachel,
Said Kyle.
I take being Santa very seriously.
And I take you very seriously, Kyle, said Rachel, trying to play along.
Of course, of course.
I am not Kyle,
Said Kyle.
I am Santa Claus.
I just produce presents. Okay.
In an effort to convince Rachel of his Santa nature, Kyle hacked a present out of his mouth into his hand.
That's me. That's me. I'm in the game. I'm in the game.
Kyle pushed the soggy present into Rachel's lap.
Yes.
Rachel looked slightly unsettled, but reached her hand to undo the bow on top.
Well, she's on the nice list. That's probably something good.
Said Kyle, slamming his hand on top of Rachel's.
You can't open it until Christmas.
Oh, I'm in the game. I'm famous.
Rachel decided to play along. I'm sorry, Santa, said Rachel matteredly. Do you happen to have your naughty and nice list with you? I want to know where I stand.
You're in the game too. Yes, you are. Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Said Kyle, pulling out his list. You're on the nice list.
Let's go.
Well, thank you, Santa, said Rachel. What a nice surprise. Kyle was suspicious.
Sus.
Is it a surprise? He asked,
Ooh.
raising his eyebrows.
I mean, we already know that Rachel is technically a criminal and that she commits crimes, but we can't call her out on it because her phone doesn't work.
Rachel coughed. Of course it isn't. I'm nice. Always on the nice list.
Are you in the game? We haven't seen anyone named Skid, nor have we seen any skeletons.
Okay. So if that's the case, I want to try something, said Kyle. So, if I put you on the naughty list, will you turn into a bad person? Like, can I control your morality?
We should try that.
Before Rachel could answer, Kyle crossed her off of the nice list and added her name to the naughty list.
What a savage!
Immediately, something changed.
Rachel jumped out of her seat in a blind rage and began trashing the studio, laughing horribly.
Rachel is evil. We knew it. Has anyone skidded? No one has skidded, I believe.
Kyle, suddenly curious, began adding other names of people he knew to the naughty list.
It's so simple. It's so simple.
Friends, family, and acquaintances of Kyle began bursting through the walls, ceiling, and floor, fire in their eyes.
Okay. I want to add Techno Gym. To the naughty list.
It did not take long for the studio to fall into complete ruins. Kyle was fascinated by the results of his actions.
So, Santa actually chooses if you're good or bad. He doesn't observe you. Santa's like, I don't like this person. They're bad.
Kyle wrote a dissertation on the effects of Santa on adults and was published in many psych journals.
That's so simple. Hey guys, it's you. POC. What Puck. Hello there,
As
Puck.
research branched off of Kyle's findings, Kyle began to be known as much for his scientific findings as his
Poyo.
show.
Oh, it's you, Poyo. That makes more sense. Poyo.
Somehow, Kyle had become extra famous.
Yes, we became Santa. We became extra famous because that makes sense. Santa's apparently God. Santa can choose if you're good or bad. That's very interesting. There's not as many Santa endings as there are other endings. The Santa endings there's only 2 rows of Santa endings. And there's another one. There's only 4 actually being Santa. There's 7 doing something else. What do you think of your art, Hack? Oh, did you post something new? You just got a YouTube account. Has Poyo not had a YouTube account this entire time? So you're the God tier Smash person? Hypothetically speaking? Alright. So we gotta become Santa again. Obviously, we have to become Santa again. But what can we do as Santa? What if you choose all naughty? We need to see.
Kyle.
Okay, so we already did Gabby.
Kyle.
So we're gonna click naughty.
Kyle thought.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything. Unfortunate. What if I write notes?
Kyle wrote down his first.
I don't know. Let's try restarting. So we need to become Santa, and we need to find special Santa endings. Maybe there's one if I leave the house. We haven't left the house yet. Before we didn't have a YouTube account. That makes sense. Said all naughty? I doubt there's anything if I do all naughty.
Yeah.
So we get beaten up by Gabby. I don't think there's anything special yet. Nothing special seemed to significantly happen out. Maybe there's a different ending if we go to the very end of the show, but I don't want to do that quite yet. Actually, no, we can do that. That's easy enough. To do. More. We must. Oh wait, I was naked. Oh, I forgot. I have to put on clothes and eat every day as well. That is important. That is an important thing.
Kyle must.
Alright, we sit at the desk. We write the list. We're gonna make everybody naughty. Forgot. Eating is important. Remember that, guys. And wearing clothes. We wear the Santa suit. How do you change your name? You go into YouTube settings and you go to customization. I think it's in YouTube Studio. It's one of those. I'm not an expert because I don't happen to change my name very often. But I believe it is one of those. We move to the kitchen. We're going to make the Christmas cookies. So we made rat cookies last time.
Soon, he had narrowed it
And we're going to make them with sprinkles.
Kyle placed.
Okay, so we got the Santa suit. We got the food. All right. Do we need anything else? Is there anything outside? Go on Santa duties. Ooh. We can give a gift to Techno Jim.
Kyle knew that Christmas would not be complete if Techno Jim didn't receive a gift.
Of course.
Kyle walked up to Techno Jim with a large smile. In a moment, Kyle started to compress his stomach. Slowly, a present emerged from his mouth.
Of course.
He grasped the gift with his hand and yanked it out of his body. It was wet with spit.
Good job, Techno Jim.
Placed the gift at Techno Jim's feet, smiled again, and left the store.
We have satisfied Techno Jim. Alright, now we need to do the Santa ending, right? And now that everybody's naughty, let's see what happens. More.
I am not Kyle.
Oh, we haven't done the more as well, but we can do that after.
Kyle.
We haven't done the naughty Rachel yet.
I'm sorry, Sam.
There we go.
Yeah,
Said Kyle, pulling out his list.
you don't rank well.
Rachel was visibly taken aback.
Oh?
Said Rachel.
Why's that, Kyle?
You're naughty.
'Cause you suck.
Okay, that's great.
Kyle made no attempt to try to frame his comment as a joke. He stared at Rachel expressionlessly.
Oh.
Well, Kyle, said Rachel, being that I am Santa Claus, I'm not sure you have the authority to say that.
You can't be Santa. I'm Santa.
Rachel pulled her own naughty and nice list out of her pocket. Kyle's blood ran cold.
What?
And you, Kyle, said Rachel, are getting awfully close to switching to the naughty list.
She raised a pen menacingly.
What? Oh, yeah, it's polio now.
No. Rachel, no, said Kyle. Don't do that!
What?
Rachel held her mouth open in a maniacal smile and drew the pen slightly closer to her list.
I had no idea this was gonna happen. You did help. I wasn't going to do this. This seemed unimportant.
Kyle dived across the stage, nabbing at Rachel's hands to try to steal away either the list or her pen.
What a twist! Every other ending is just like you just don't know how it's gonna play out.
A fist fight between the two ensued. Blows were given to the face of each with equal gusto.
And this is a live TV. People are watching Santa and Miss Santa beat each other up.
After several minutes of being slightly amused, the producer thought it may be better to end the broadcast.
No, they're watching Super Santa Bros.
As the lights shut off and the studio closed, Kyle and Rachel were still locked in combat, neither
Valid?
backing down.
Valid.
Who between the two was the true Santa was never figured out.
Top 10 anime betrayals. And the thing, I wanted to wife Rachel.
Indeed, that night, the true Santa was involved in a fistfight and did not deliver any presents. It was the worst Christmas ever.
Okay, that was great. Hold on, where is that? There's two list ones. There's still one if we just spam more. If we spam more as Santa, we get a special ending as well.
Kyle thought, as
We're gonna skip that. We're gonna open the closet. We're going to choose an outfit. We're gonna wear the Santa suit. We're gonna go eat some Santa cookies. Where do we go? We have bedroom. We move to kitchen. We make cookies. We make Santa cookies. Sprinkles, right. Now we skip to the end of the day. I don't need the list for this one. I just keep on spamming more after I introduce myself as Santa.
after other
Start broadcast. Explain that you're Santa. Now we just spam more. Because I always produce present.
I'm sorry, Santa.
No, she doesn't care. She doesn't
Do
care.
you happen to have your naughty and nice list?
Okay, she does not care. Okay,
Kyle, as
so we got two of the Santa endings.
continue his day as Kyle quickly crouched on the
Elves.
floor.
Elves.
Kyle winced as he realized he would probably need to bring some elves along. Kyle grabbed a nearby bag. He started to crawl around, snatching up elves left and right and chucking them inside.
Oh, do the elves just spawn in my house? Do they just like walk around?
Soon, Kyle's bag was mostly full of elves.
No matter.
Kyle used his elbow to compress the bag's contents so he could fit more elves.
Oh, you always need more.
After several shoves, the contents of the bag had compressed severely. Kyle continued to gather elves. Soon, Kyle's bag was a solid mass of elf flesh.
That seems good. I think I should bring that to the meeting.
Kyle,
That seems like a good idea. Alright, now we go eat, and then we'll go bring our elves to the interview. Because why not? Why not? The elves sound pretty good.
good evening.
Dump elves on Rachel. There we go.
In the eyes. Before Rachel had completely finished her sentence, Kyle took his bag of elves and dumped them on her.
What the? Out of context, what does this mean? Imagine being invited to come to a show. This man dressed up as Santa just dumps a bunch of elves on you.
The elves grabbed onto Rachel with a deathly, unshakable grip.
Kyle, what on earth?
Cried Rachel. She leapt up from her chair and tried to bat the elves off of her.
What does she think? Does she think these are like little midgets like dressed up in costumes? Like what does she think when this happens?
These, Rachel, said Kyle, are your newest and bestest friends. You must take good care of them.
Oh, sweet.
The elves looked Rachel in the eyes and smiled endearingly. Unknown to anyone previously, Rachel had terrible allergic reactions to elf dander.
What?
Within moments, Rachel's whole body turned bright red and began to puff. This reaction was not like a normal reaction. The very foundational composition of Rachel's person began to change.
How are you fake Santa? How are you Santa earlier if you're allergic to elves?
Rachel started to sprout limbs from her legs and forehead. Her fingers grew extra eyes.
What?
As Rachel continued to mutate, it became obvious to the onlookers what was happening.
I don't understand.
Rachel was transforming into the pure embodiment of Christmas.
What?
Kyle realized that if he was going to keep his job as Santa, this would have to be nipped in the bud. Kyle started to pull elves off of the growing Rachel.
What the heck?
Instead of slowing the growing process, this seemed to give Rachel's body more space to develop new limbs and ears. After pulling off a few more elves, Kyle threw up his hands in frustration and gave up. He walked out of the building.
Rip Rachel? Why rip her? She's gonna be taking my job.
Rachel continued to grow, becoming a shapeless mass of teeth, shoulders, and fat. The elves were slowly enveloped.
What does this have to do with becoming Christmas?
After the initial shock wore off, the surrounding community began to appreciate Rachel's new form.
Body positivity, of course. Yes. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Over the years, she became an icon of local Christmas tradition, acting as a centerpiece for decoration and celebrations.
And how does she stay alive, right?
Rachel truly became the embodiment of Christmas.
I lost my job.
Kyle, still Santa, remained very jealous.
I started a tradition. What? Was there always music on the title screen? Wait, was there always music on the title screen? That's definitely new. Okay, so Rachel became Christmas. Kyle became extra famous. Kyle had a fist fight. There's still one more Kyle at the interview one. Rachel told me before her stream she hates Christmas. What do I do about that? So did we unlock that? Did we get half the ending? No, we got a third of the endings, and that unlocks music. That's interesting. Yeah, we're only a third of the way done. What the heck? There's so many of these detective endings. Whoever made the detective, he has like his own entire life. Holy cow. Yeah, Santa's not very big. Okay, so I have to do that one. That one's gonna be one of the around towns with Santa in order to unlock the detective. Okay, we change up. We become Santa. We skip. Okay, let's go find stuff outside of the apartment. I was not leaving the apartment. Go on Santa duties. That sounds valid.
Kyle realized it was wise to conduct his duties as Santa.
Okay, we can spread Christmas cheer first.
Kyle knew that one of his duties as Santa must be to spread Christmas cheer.
The timer appeared off the bottom, so that means we're on a little side quest. Let's go!
He skipped down the street merrily.
Right?
As he met others walking along the sidewalk, he smiled. Surely they would feel Christmas cheer.
I think the music is random because Markiplier got it in his video, and he hadn't even unlocked any other routes yet. Okay, that makes sense. That's odd. Get close. You only need clothes when going to the interview.
After several streets, Kyle stopped skipping.
I don't need clothes to spread Christmas cheer.
Nobody had burst into Christmas song. Nobody had wished him a Merry Christmas. Nobody had even smiled.
Cowards!
Kyle realized he would need to spread Christmas cheer more aggressively.
Does the naked man screaming Merry Christmas not make you smile? What?
Kyle walked up to a young couple chatting and laughing amongst themselves. He grabbed the woman by the shoulders and shook her lightly.
Listen to me!
He screamed,
It's Christmas time!
It's Christmas time!
The couple left quickly.
I thought I was holding her. How did you leave?
Kyle, not dissuaded, ran into the street, stopping a car with his hands.
It's Christmas! Tell your family I love them!
Kyle shouted, banging his fists.
Oh my goodness. I love when the narrator yells. I love when he yells. Oh my
Kyle's
goodness.
method still proved ineffective. He realized that if he were to be a proper Santa, he must not hold back.
We must be louder.
Kyle started slamming his forehead into the car hood repeatedly, flailing his arms in the air.
It is time for presents!
Kyle emphasized each word with percussion from his face.
Oh, I need more yelling. I need more yelling, Kyle.
Suddenly, Kyle was blessed with another Christmas miracle.
Ooh.
Kyle's neck shot directly upwards, throwing his mouth towards the sky.
What?
Slowly, painfully, a live reindeer began to emerge from his throat.
Let's go!
In fact, it was not one reindeer. It was several.
Yes!
Kyle began to run around, arms waving, desperately trying to find a way of dislodging the animals emerging from him. In a sudden, forceful moment, reindeer after reindeer explosively shot out of Kyle's mouth.
Why does everything come out of Kyle? Where did we get deer? We ate the elves from the gummy bear land. Where did we get deer, though?
The stream did not stop there. Every orifice of Kyle's face began shooting wrapped presents of all sizes in every direction.
Reindeer reverse war. I didn't even eat them. Where did they come from?
Kyle, unaware of what to do, spun in all directions and screamed. Like doves, the presents flew far into the air, landing into the laps of the children of the world.
And I'm still naked. I didn't even eat. I didn't even eat. Where's it all coming from?
Within a period of minutes, Kyle had managed to give the world his Santa-ly gifts. Eventually, the present spewing stopped. Kyle fell to the ground. He crawled his way back to his apartment and lay down. Kyle did not remember about his interview with Rachel.
I wouldn't either. Okay, so these are the Santa duties. I only saw 2 Santa duties though. There's probably more I got to discover. That's one of the later ones? Is that really one of the later ones? That doesn't make sense. I still need one of these. If I get one of these, I'll get more unlocks. I want unlocks. We haven't used this one yet. We'll change it. We'll change to that one. Wait, what? Oh, there's still trails. We haven't unlocked any trails yet. I probably have to get... I don't know how I'd get trails. I want trails.
Kyle woke.
Okay, we become Santa.
As
Skip, right? We start the day. We exit bedroom. We return. We go do more Santa duties, right? That's simple. Wait, we're gonna visit the tech store.
Kyle grabbed the attendant and shook him.
Merry Christmas!
Screamed Kyle, very intently.
Valid.
The attendant looked very much like he wanted Kyle to stop. Kyle gave one last shake, a jolly smile, and considered the job well done.
Okay, so I didn't get a new phone. I did not get a new phone. I can still steal Techno Gym for whatever reason. That's still an option. I guess we'll go give presents to children.
Kyle could think of nothing better than to gather children around him and give them presents.
Kyle's slow and takes an hour to do everything. He does. He could be faster.
Kyle supposed it was possible there were children in the nearby park, so he quickly walked over.
All right, so Naked Santa's gonna go gift stuff to children. Honestly, if Naked Santa offered you something, well, you can't say no. Why is this the best route? I don't even know, man.
Kyle saw several families happily walking around and playing in the snow.
It's snowy now? I thought it was a normal day.
Kyle called for the families to gather around him. The children bounced over expectantly.
Oh, the children. So gullible. I will eat you all, just like I ate my elf army.
Kyle presented the children with a gift.
Oh, I don't have gifts. Wisdom.
Children, it is time to listen to Santa,
Said Kyle. The children leaned in eagerly.
Oh, we still have one more route. The next route's the longest.
Said Kyle.
and seen many things no man could imagine.
The next route is the longest. I think it's longer than the interview route.
From the many experiences I've had and people I've met, I feel qualified to give you this piece of wisdom.
Kyle coughed into his hand and took a deep breath.
Don't feed your girlfriend sea monkeys on the first date. There may not be a second.
Okay, that's pretty valid. Honestly, that's pretty good. I probably would. I would agree with that.
The children stared at Kyle blankly. Kyle screamed and began tearing at his stomach. More elves were on their way out.
Oh.
In a sudden explosion, elves flew out of Kyle's skin, covering the group in hungry, crawling elf flesh.
Right.
The parents were whipped into a frenzy of frantically pulling elves off their children and themselves.
That's perfectly normal Santa business.
The elves, suddenly free and ravenous, bit at the parents' hands with their teeth and screamed at the top of their lungs.
It's such a shame this is only text. If there was pictures or at least videos or something. Wait, not at least pictures.
Kyle, uncomfortable with the situation, decided to leave.
What are the elves gonna do without their Santa?
On his way home, Kyle greeted everyone he passed. It had been a lovely evening. Inside his door, he stopped and smiled.
A good Christmas.
Kyle knew he had done something wonderful for the children in his community.
They all have their natural partner, the elf. I granted wisdom. Okay, so that's one of the That. Yes, it is. Okay, so I can also not give them a present, and that's gonna be great as well. That's definitely going to work. I'd skip. Now we go straight out there. I can skip to the end of the day, but I really don't want to. I think end of the day would just take me to normal interview. Actually, I'd be naked, so that would be bad. On Santa duties, give presents to children. Alright, so we're gonna give them nothing.
Because Kyle had not bothered to actually bring anything to give the children, he had nothing to give them.
Let's go, freak the children.
Sorry, kiddos, he said. You're not getting any presents today.
Kyle let out a long, meaningful laugh.
I bet the children didn't find that very funny.
The children looked at Kyle with faces of understanding.
They're evil children?
We understand, Santa.
Oh.
One said,
It's hard to bring gifts to every child in the world. Instead, we will gift ourselves your soul.
They're gonna steal my soul?
The child's mouth opened to an uncomfortable size, and his eyes turned pitch black. He began to inhale.
What?
Kyle's soul began to fall from his body and be consumed by the child. But Kyle knew what to do.
Of course, this is something new. This is something perfectly normal. This is something perfectly normal. You do this all the time. You do this all the time. What? Kyle, you're not getting out of this. You're not getting out of this, Kyle.
Kyle began spewing elves out of his mouth into the soul-rending maw of the child. One by one, the elves disappeared, feeding a small amount of what Kyle's soul could feed.
Understandable. I mean, that is the right choice. Out of everything you can do.
After many hours, Kyle had stuffed the child completely full of elves. There was no more room for his soul to be taken.
Oh my gosh. What a change.
Kyle hoisted the fat and groaning child off the ground and placed him in the arms of his parents.
I think you should kill the child, not do that.
Continue to feed him small animals for the rest of his life so he is too full to move or think, said Kyle. Then the world will be safe.
Oh.
Kyle skipped away gleefully, knowing he had done a wonderful thing for the city.
Good job, Kyle.
That evening, Kyle thought back to the events of the day. He remembered that he had brought no gifts for the children. But then Kyle realized that he had gifted the children something. He had given them safety. He had given them a future.
Oh, we freed the children from the soul-sucking child. However the heck that works.
Kyle went to sleep grinning. He felt very fulfilled. Kyle had given the best gift ever.
Good job, Kyle. Okay. What? That's further? And there's definitely other endings in between that. Because those two endings are on the same page. And there's an ending between them. So I'd assume there's one before. It's probably gifting gifts. I need to go find stuff for the children, though. What would a child want? What would a child want? I mean, I have the Santa outfit. That's pretty normal. That's the Santa list. That's all normal stuff. I don't want normal stuff. I want Santa stuff.
Kyle quickly crouched.
I have elves.
Realizing his immediate.
Can I give the elves to the kids? Do the children like elves? Of course they do, right? Right? We can check the pantry. Oh, that's locked. The pantry has the lard. Okay. The pantry has the lard. What if we give lard to children? They would love it. They would love it. Check in desk drawer. Take the small key. Back to desk. Back to room. Exit bedroom. Check locked. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Move to kitchen. Check pantry.
The pantry, instead of an assortment of canned.
Would the children want that? Would the children want that? What can I gift to the children? What could they possibly want? Maybe I can take Techno Gym. Alright, so I have to gift Techno Gym first. But then I can take Techno Gym.
Quick.
No! I need like one more hour. I misclicked one place and I can't get the children's Techno Gym. Okay. Let's see, change shops. Become Santa. Skip. Start day. Alright. We open the closet. Restart. We do not need to open the closet. I can be naked. I can be naked in this scenario. Okay, so we're gonna skip. We're gonna start the day. We're going to exit. I keep on messing up every time I go through the room at the wrong time. That's a wasted hour. Alright, we become Santa. We start the day. We sit at desk. We check desk. We take small key. We go back. We go back to room. We exit bedroom. We go to kitchen. We check the pantry.
Kyle wanted
We unlock. We take that.
instead of an
We
assortment.
take lard. We go back to kitchen. We return to hallway. We leave apartment. We visit the tech store. We take Techno Gym. We visit tech store. We take Techno Gym. Now we can go on Santa duties.
Kyle realized it was
We give presents to children.
Kyle.
Okay, I have stuff now. Yes, see, the children want a bottle of lard. Unfortunately, I can't give them Techno Gym.
Here, kids, said Kyle. Enjoy. Kyle produced the bottle of lard, snapped the neck off, and poured it all over the children and their parents.
That's a pretty big bottle of lard then.
The group stood, shocked and confused. Kyle threw his arms out wide in celebration. Merry Christmas! He shouted. Kyle laughed from the bottom of his stomach.
Everybody gets lard. You get lard. You get lard. Even Techno Gym gets lard.
Suddenly, with a crack, all of the children pointed at Kyle, mouths hanging open and with glowing red eyes.
Children are evil. Why do I bother?
They began to walk towards Kyle together, continuing to point and murmuring softly.
Why would I want to save their future?
Kyle suddenly realized he was in a strange situation. Kyle turned to flee, but was stopped by an incoming mob of children coming towards him from behind.
They're reproducing. That's illegal. They're minors. Guess what you're downloading? The Animal Crossing 2 update? It's out?
Children of the city, Kyle had triggered the ancient lard evil that lay underground.
The ancient lard evil.
Sensing the incoming evil and without anywhere to turn, Kyle began to burrow into the ground. Kyle stayed under the earth and waited for the ancient evil to go away from the city. That time did not come.
Oh no.
The ancient lard evil took over the populace of the town, turning Kyle's city into a mass of lumpy fat and sticky piles.
It is in Japan. What? Why are you in Japan?
Over the years, many supernatural investigators tried to find the root of the city's problems but failed. Roads leading to the city were eventually blocked, leaving it as a banned, evil place to never be set foot in again.
And even Santa Claus was sealed underground. This is a bad ending.
Kyle eventually expanded
Oh.
his underground home to be a series of tunnels running underneath the city.
Well, that's not that bad.
He made friends with the animals there. They taught him how to eat dirt. They showed him the wonders of the underground.
Dirt's pretty tasty, honestly.
But the city above remained unchanged.
You can change your time zone to Japan to get the update early. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I have homework.
Kyle had changed his city forever.
Gifted lard. What, is that not an ending? That's the first one? That's the first Santa duty? What? Okay, so there's something in between that I gotta do. There's something in between I gotta do. Change jobs, become Santa. I want to unlock the detective before the end of the day. I gotta find something else. What if I give the children time travel? That sounds really hard. That sounds like a hard speed run. We can try. If we give the children time travel, they would be very happy. Back to 2, ba-da-ba, 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 leave apartment. To the tech store. Our batteries. Insert battery and flashlight. Back to tech store. Turn to street. Return to apartment. Okay. Return to bedroom. Open the closet. Inspect the flashlight.
Kyle shot. There was a pile of strange items, including a small...
Take box for later. Now let's leave and give it to the children. You can look up the ending that unlocks the detective. Tell us maybe what item we gotta use to trigger it.
Cut.
Okay, what else do the children want other than time travel?
Kyle...
They don't want time travel. What? They wanted lard but not time travel? Are you serious?
Kyle thought... As Kyle...
Okay, maybe they might want a laser claymore. Let's just go in the, let's go and see what they want in the locked door. The locked door has a lot of stuff. Maybe they might want the artifact. We'll take that. We'll take that too.
Kyle...
Alright, the sewing machine still doesn't do anything. We can leave. They may want one of these. We got a few stuff.
Kyle
Yes, they do! The laser claymore never fails. It never fails. We've gotten 2 endings via the laser claymore before. This may unlock the next ending. The laser claymores unlocked 2 endings. This will be the next
Kyle
one.
produced the laser claymore and wordlessly handed it to the closest child.
Here you go, child.
The child's eyes widened in excitement, and a wondrous grin crossed his face.
That's so amazing, though, giving a child a laser sword. That's brilliant.
Before anyone could react, the child began swinging wildly with both arms.
What else would you do when you get a giant laser sword?
The child's parents made an attempt to grab the child, but he quickly ran in the opposite direction, still swinging.
The hero we all deserved.
As the child ran through the park, the claymore cut through benches, trees, and the ground itself.
It's like a lightsaber.
A path of destruction was formed. The child continued to run at full speed, entering the rest of the city.
You shall to slay all New Era dwellers.
He reached the side of a building, but did not stop. Through his wild swings, the claymore cut a hole through the wall. Within minutes, the city was in a panic as a small child systematically crashed in and out of every building he could. The rampage continued as the city residents looked on helplessly, accepting that this would be the end of their livelihood.
You know, this is honestly what I expected. I honestly expected children to be evil.
Soon there was no area in the city left unmarred. Destruction was rampant. Traffic was at a standstill. Buildings toppled to the ground. The power grid was destroyed. The city was in shambles. Kyle was unsure how to react. He eventually looked at the child's parents. They were giving him a stern and slightly irritated look. Presents are what you make of them, he said. Your child is pure evil.
All the children have been evil. The children summoned the Lard God. The children tried to suck up my soul, and then this child just destroyed the entire city.
Kyle walked away, feeling a little sheepish. The destruction of the city brought about a new wave of apocalypse tourism like nobody had seen before. The city's economy flourished. Kyle's city became a travel hotspot for the rest of the world.
But not the Lard God city?
But somehow, Kyle felt a little unfulfilled.
Unfulfillment. This is what we've been waiting for.
He had tried to do something lovely for the children, yes, and the city economy was flourishing. But had he really helped anyone?
This is the Laser Claymore gift ending? Yes. So I thought maybe, since the Laser Claymore unlocked both of the other endings, I thought maybe it would unlock this ending as well, and it seems that that's the
Kyle
case.
continued through the next few weeks, picking through the rubble on the sidewalks and feeling restless. Soon, the city was rebuilt with the income from the tourists. Shiny new buildings were erected. Restaurants opened. Kyle watched the city regrow. He felt a strange pang in his stomach.
And what will that pang be?
Kyle was on the brink of a new chapter in his life.
There we go, Kyle's detective. Alright, so the laser sword seems to be the key to unlocking every other ending. Look at how many detective endings there are, though. They just don't stop. And what is this? There's a key. There's a key. There's another ending unlocked from the detective endings. There's an unlockable inside it. I don't know what else am I going to unlock? Is it just going to unlock more detective endings? I don't know. I'm interested.
Kyle woke up. He is famous.
Yeah. Change job.
Kyle thought...
Detective.
Kyle was struck with an uncomfortable thought. Lying here, he wondered, what am I accomplishing?
Detectiving.
Am I furthering my goals? Am I making a difference in the world? Am I helping anyone? Kyle was suddenly gripped with a cold fear. Was Kyle living his life well? Would anyone care when he was gone? Was Kyle worthwhile? He shot up from his lying position, breathing heavily. Kyle looked around his room, wondering where all the fear had come from. But something had gripped him, something meaningful, something important. Kyle realized that it was time to fulfill his duty to society.
Of course, that's becoming a detective and not a hot dog salesman, a famous person, or even Santa Claus.
He would serve the city through deduction. He would serve by providing answers. Kyle decided that he, now, would be a detective.
I like that little music ting.
With a newfound confidence, Kyle stepped out of bed, knowing he must direct himself to the city hall to get started immediately. Today, Kyle would try his best at being a detective.
That's amazing. Time until investigation. I don't have the interview anymore. Okay. Fantastic. What do I do? Well, we gotta go get our detective outfit on.
Kyle decided...
Yeah, baby. Okay, so do I have any detective stuff? Magnifying glass. I would like that. There's nothing else. There's nothing else of interest. Back to room. Scavenge. Detective basking, whatever that is.
Kyle lay in the middle of his room, spread his arms wide, and just kind of basked in being a detective. After a moment, Kyle was done basking. He continued with...
So that's a waste of time. Okay, okay. We got what we needed out of all those options. Is there something missing? Oh, I can't open the locked door as a detective. That means I can no longer use the laser claymore to cheat my next way into the ending. What? I need to eat anyways.
Kyle,
Be a detective and grab tasting helmet. What is that?
Kyle grabbed the...
Okay.
Kyle's... It fell. Kyle...
Okay, so being a detective is also a waste of time. I could be a detective somewhere else. We can go downtown too. That's new. Okay, we're going
A
somewhere.
day had passed. A cold breeze ran through the darkened streets of the city.
Okay.
A dark figure ran from shadow to shadow.
Is that me or is that evil?
And then, suddenly, he was gone.
I waited too long. So I do have to go to the city. Okay. Where is that? That's the very first... There's a main detective ending section? There's more? Yeah, I mean, obviously there's more. Obviously there's more. Why am I questioning? Why am I questioning it? There's obviously more. There's so much.
Kyle thought...
Okay, so there's a main timeline. So let's go grab a bunch of junk. Back to room. Open the closet, get my clothes on. Back to room. Exit bedroom. Move to kitchen. Grab tasting helmet. Don't be a detective, that's a waste of time. I gotta eat.
Kyle ate...
I return to kitchen. Return to hallway. Leave. So I can no longer go visit Techno Gym. But I can go downtown and visit downstairs neighbor.
A middle-aged woman named... John.
Okay, we have Gabby now.
Kyle spread his arms wide. He began... And then...
Alright, I guess we gotta go downtown. Look at all this! Look at all that! That's so much more! Go to the detective office. There we go.
A dark figure...
Oh my goodness. How? This is harder. This is harder. This is not like the other ones. My time is actually important.
Carefully...
If I run out of time without getting to City Hall, so that means I have effectively less time than all the other routes. Okay. So I have effectively less time. That's very scary. There's nothing on the scavenge. I gotta get clothes on.
Kyle...
Okay, that's crazy. That's very, very different. Tasting helmet. Eat. And then we're gonna make our way straight over and see what any of this does. If any of the stuff we grabbed is useful. City Hall. Intermayoral office.
Kyle...
There we go. Timer's done. We did something.
In that moment, Kyle realized declaring himself detective doesn't magically give him permission to enter government offices.
This is most likely where you get the stuff from Rachel is guilty ending because you're a detective. If that stuff can carry over like the phone does and like the elves do, then maybe.
Kyle found himself in an uncomfortable situation.
We explain intentions. Easy.
Kyle was sure Mayor Tom would understand if he just explained himself clearly. "Excuse me," said Kyle. "I'm a detective." Mayor Tom looked at Kyle with large, sad eyes.
Why is he sad?
Son, he said, this idea of yours cannot be true.
No!
There are but two ways to take the role of detective for this city,
said Mayor Tom.
First, by completing our detective test. Or second, by defeating me in hand-to-hand combat.
That one sounds fun.
Mayor Tom jumped on Kyle and started punching his face with both hands. Kyle was taken aback by Mayor Tom's power and agility.
I'm gonna be destroyed!
However, Kyle knew this was about more than just a fistfight. This was about being able to make a difference.
You saw this in the guide? I need to obtain a detective ID? Where am I gonna get that? I don't know, we'll have to see. There's lots of places I can
Kyle
go.
began to attack Mayor Tom viciously, grabbing at his hair and slapping him across the face.
Okay, so the town is really big. The town is huge, so I can probably get a detective ID somewhere.
The two fought zealously. Bruises were formed, furniture was overturned, but Kyle could not withstand Mayor Tom's power.
No wonder he's mayor. He's too powerful.
Mayor Tom drew his arm back and let loose a deadly haymaker, sending Kyle crashing through the office door. Kyle lay on the ground, unable to continue fighting. Mayor Tom stepped over top him, looking downward sadly.
I hoped, perhaps, said Mayor Tom, that you would be the one.
If I beated him, I would have been deserving. I could destroy criminals myself.
Mayor Tom returned to his office. Eventually, sheepishly, he'd moved so quick. Kyle realized he would train hard. He would train harder.
Harder.
Kyle slowly fell asleep, thinking about the ways he would gain strength and eventually take on Mayor Tom again.
Okay, great. Okay. So we need to go find an ID, a detective ID. Whatever that means. Change jobs, become detective, skip, start day. So we're gonna go straight. Downtown. So we can talk to civilians? We can do City Hall or the dollar store. Okay.
Kyle decided to spend some time gathering information from the locals roaming around downtown.
The puppies!
Kyle decided that if anyone would be able to advise him about his mysteries, it would be the puppies.
Yes!
After a couple minutes of looking, Kyle found a couple young mothers clutching small dogs over their shoulders. He knelt down and crawled forward, keeping out of eyesight of the mothers. Soon, Kyle was close enough to be able to talk to the puppies. Kyle thought about what question he would like to ask them.
Ooh, these are some good questions.
Hey, whispered Kyle. Are either of you two a criminal? The puppies looked at Kyle with glazed eyes. Kyle thought about what question he would like to ask them.
Yeah.
Kyle opened his mouth and screamed as hard as he could. The mothers stopped talking to each other and looked over at him, horrified. Kyle slowly looked up at them. Kyle decided that it would be best to leave the area while he was still alive.
So they're dogs, right? Were they talking to each other or something? What does that mean? What does that mean? Ooh, can I buy an ID from the store? Yeah.
So, said Kyle, assuming I didn't have any money, what sort of samples would you give me? The attendant looked at Kyle blankly. Dude, just go, get some change from the dryer or something.
Okay, so if I get spare change, I can buy something.
Kyle nodded.
Okay, well, let's restart. We're learning. I believe we need to go somewhere called the detective office. We won't go there first. We're not gonna go there first. We got other things we gotta do. Like becoming a detective. And getting spare change. Set desk. Checking desk drawer. Sword change. There we go. Exit. Leave. Go downtown. Go to dollar store. Ooh, fancy. What happens if I cry? What does this option do?
Kyle crumpled on the floor in tears. He cried passionately. He cried desperately. Kyle continued to cry with everything he had. Then, Kyle was done.
Okay, that was useless. Detective office. Well, there is a detective office. Declare yourself detective.
Hello, everyone! Shouted Kyle. I am your newest detective. I have spoken.
And so he has said.
The office was completely silent. Nobody came out of their offices. The secretary did not look up. After a few minutes of waiting, Kyle realized this approach was not working. He decided to exit the office.
Okay, well, there's still one more other thing. I can talk to the secretary.
Hello, you, said Kyle. I have something very important to ask.
Oh, he's installing. Oh, he's doing the update. Animal Crossing. Well, you have to update me on how that update goes.
Kyle decided what he would ask the secretary.
Well.
Something really important.
Ooh, ending.
Kyle. This morning, a mystery was given to me. As I sat in bed, I was struck with a desire, a need. Kyle slammed his palm on the desk. I must become a detective. Justice must come to this city.
Yeah.
The secretary looked at Kyle blankly. Okay, she said. Detectives must go through the standard application process before being sanctioned.
Of course, that makes
The
sense.
secretary opened her desk and handed Kyle a sheet of paper with a list of questions on it.
Okay, so this is the alternative. So if I get the idea first, do I get to talk to do I get to do more options?
Kyle looked over the list, gave an understanding nod to the secretary, and sat on the floor to start writing. Question 1. When you are examining a crime scene, what should you wear on your hands?
Guys, I'm going to assume it's this one.
Question 2. After investigating a crime scene, detectives should file a report to... Question 3. If you find a body in the middle of the street, you...
Okay.
Question 4. Jerry the hot dog boy has committed a heinous crime with a lot of evidence. Is he guilty?
We need hot dogs.
Question 5. You have been made into a detective. What is the first thing you do? Kyle got up from the floor and gave his test back to the secretary for review.
Okay, I'm pretty confident in my answers.
The secretary checked Kyle's work. She smiled. This looks spot on.
So what would happen if I messed up on the test?
The secretary scrawled a red check mark with a plus on top of the paper and handed it back to Kyle.
We're smart.
You, Kyle, have officially been accepted as a detective of the city. Kyle understood that he had been given a great honor. He nodded stoically. The secretary placed a detective ID and a thick sheet of paper in Kyle's hand. This is your ID. I'll notify Mayor Tom that you'll be arriving in his office to get assigned a case. The city... Kyle had...
And that's permanent? That's permanent, right?
...his job as a detective.
Oh, now what confuses me is that there's any luck behind not having ID. So I don't know if the ID is a separate item or whatever. I got the ID at the very end. The ID wasn't a key. The ID was not a key. But I got the ID.
Kyle?
The ID's permanent. Well, the ID's permanent. Well, we'll deal with that. So, there must be some way to, like, reset the game. Twitch chat voting, I wish. If I was on Twitch. If I was on Twitch, I could do this. But I'm not on Twitch, so I don't get the fun options. Alright, well, we now have a detective ID. We may have locked yourself out of winning, but we'll figure out what we gotta do. Thank you guys so much for coming over to a fantastic episode of Kyle's Famous. This game's pretty cool. Kyle's a lad. He's a lad. What are we gonna be doing tomorrow? I don't know. We're probably not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, we may, but I can't guarantee I will be because my lab partners are pretty unfaithful. So we'll work on that. But yeah, and to return again, Audience Muchachos, HackedCrusade, signing out. We're just gonna put Barney on the stream. We'll leave him with you. Goodbye, muchachos. Also, you guys get the Kyle's famous background music. You're welcome.